Luxair is the flag carrier of Luxembourg, a small airline that operates across Europe with a growing fleet and route network. And today, they start flights to Scotland.
And that's why you find me here at Edinburgh Airport to take Luxair on the very first flight from Edinburgh to Luxembourg on their brand new E195-E2. So without any further ado, let's go get checked in. Let's go. Okay, so the summer holidays have just started in Edinburgh and this place is poaching, as you can see. But we need to find the Luxair check-in desk. I'm not sure if it's open yet. It looks like they're just about to open it over there. I can see it myself, so let's go get checked in. And one thing I want to talk to you about before we get on board is airline status. And one tool that has been helping me with this is Travel Smarter, who have kindly sponsored today's video. Because as I try to maintain my British Airways Silver status, Travel Smarter still helps me fly a variety of airlines that still fit my schedule, while still working towards and improving my airline status. This helps out so much because rather than being tied to a single airline like British Airways to maintain my British Airways status, Travel Smarter helps me work out which flights best earn me the best tier points and the best miles, and which airline to attribute those miles and tier points to. This is particularly helpful when, like me, you are travelling across an airline alliance. Because you may or may not know this, the airline you choose to fly may or may not be the best airline to collect points with. And the thing I really like about the Travel Smarter platform is that it will show you how many miles or tier points you will earn depending on where you credit your flight. This helps you reach elite status as quickly as possible and as cost effectively as possible. In many cases on this trip, I've been able to book my flights as I would before, but then use the Travel Smarter platform to determine where to credit my flights to, making sure that all these flights are still helping me reach my alliance status goals. So if you're interested in earning more airline rewards, getting alliance status faster, and getting more value from the flights that you were already taking, I definitely recommend checking out Travel Smarter. Check out Travel Smarter in the link in the description and use code DOM when you sign up to get 10% off. And thank you once again to Travel Smarter for sponsoring this video. But anyway, let's go get on board. Okay, got the ticket. It is crowded in here. I've got the ticket. Let's go head through to departures. Might have to get fast track security today.
With ticket in hand, it was time to fight my way through the crowds and head to security.
And of course, with inaugural flights, you always end up meeting familiar faces and interesting people. So here we have...
Hello everyone, it's me, Samuel Taylor Ackroyd. Yeah, what else do I say other than that?
Well, what are you doing here?
Well, just like Dom, I am here to take a flight on Edinburgh Airport's newest airline. Today it's Luxair with the newest addition to their fleet, which was delivered less than a year ago, and is their Embraer E195-E2.
And there you have it, he's doing my job for me.
Well, I'm basically saying everything I said in my own intro.
Yeah, he's doing my job for me. But anyway, I think we're going to have to get fast track security because it is just a little bit busy in Edinburgh. It's school holiday, so it's super, super busy. Okay, so that's the first time I've ever had my bag pulled over and then had to be searched by the supervisor in a fast track lane because of my camera battery. What are you playing at Edinburgh Airport? I'm thinking some serious retraining needs to happen because if you can't tell a battery when it's been taken out of the bag, that's a bad state of affairs. It really is. But anyway, we're gonna, I think, avoid coffee shops and things like that and just head straight for the lounge because it's crazy in here today. Okay, so we're through security now and we've run into this guy again.
Hello.
Can't get rid of him, can we?
No, you cannot get rid of me no matter where you go.
But anyway, I'm going to go to the lounge because this is way too busy. Do you want to come with me?
Yes, definitely.
Right.
I think it's needed.
Yeah, it is.
It's really busy, and security today was stressful.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go to the lounge.
However, making my way to the lounges, even these would be totally mobbed with people.
Hi there, are you taking priority pass at the moment?
Normally we would serve it, we're fully booked at the moment.
Ah, right, okay.
If you
Perfect, thank you very
need
much.
to leave the lounge, you have to come back.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Okay, got down here in the Turkish lounge. We actually got in on the back of Samuel's contacts because they're not taking walk-ins at the moment. So Samuel got us in and then I paid for it with my priority pass. It is just absolutely manic in the airport. But anyway, I've got some food and obviously got myself a nice old coffee. Got about an hour in here until the gate is announced. And then once the gate's announced, we'll head down to the gate to see if they're doing anything there. But anyway, just going to enjoy this just now and just chill for a bit. Maybe get a cold drink after, because the amount of bodies in the airport, it is very, very warm. So yeah, just going to enjoy this, get a cold drink, head down to the gate.
Waiting in the Turkish airline lounge for a while, Edinburgh Airport's apron is very busy today with aircraft, with the aforementioned summer holidays kicking off. But soon our Luxair Embraer E195-E2 arrived on its inbound flight from Luxembourg, so it's time to head down to the gate.
That's great, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Just quickly, if you're liking this video, then why not go ahead and subscribe to stay up to date with all my travels, and don't forget to hit that bell icon.
Here we are at the gate, and as you can see, the Edinburgh Airport staff have put on a little cake and little celebration for Luxair on the inaugural flight to Luxembourg. The plane's just getting passengers off that have just come in, so we'll be on board pretty soon. Getting on our way over on the first flight to Luxembourg. Looking forward to this one.
Before boarding, speeches were given by airport staff, local politicians and the Luxembourg ambassador. The cake was offered out to passengers, and as boarding was started, leaflets on Luxembourg were given around.
Hey there.
Stand here for a minute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great, thank you very much. Here we are then, getting on board Luxair on the first flight. Let's go. What are you doing? Can't get away from this guy. Hey there.
Getting on board Luxair, the seating is in a 2-2 config.
Here we are then on board Luxair's E195-E2 from Embraer. It is standard 2-2 setup, and I'll just show you on the seat real quickly. You've got a phone holder with cup holder, decent sized tray table for a regional aircraft. Nice to have that. And you've got a seat back pocket, and you've also got a decent amount of legroom for an economy regional flight. You've also got 2 USB-C power outlets, one for each seat, so don't hog them. And also down here got recline, so it's alright. Got a headrest, so we'll see how far it reclines once we're in the air, but yeah, it looks alright for this flight. I will tell you, although they do offer business class on this, but once we're in the air, I'll tell you my little trick. That's if it has worked. My little trick of getting business class without paying for business class, so I'll tell you that in a minute.
Once everyone was on board, the crew gave the safety demo as we pushed our way back to taxi our way out to the runway for takeoff. Taking off out of Edinburgh Airport, we begin our 1 hour 50-minute flight over to Luxembourg in, well, Luxembourg.
Here we are then on the bathroom of Luxair's E195-E2, and it is... it's quite cramped, but it is a small regional aircraft, but yeah, it's quite cramped. Other than that, it's very clean. It's got a new plane look about it. Can't complain too much. But anyway, let's go get back to our seat, because it looks like the pre-orders are starting. Okay then, so as I was saying about business class in economy on Luxair, what they allow you to do is, for a much cheaper price, the business class upgrade was like £300, but for a much cheaper price, you can block out the seat next to you, and then for 10-15 euros, you can order a meal. So you get the Euro Business with the seat blocked out for 40 euros, plus the meal for 15 euros, so like 55 euros for what is essentially a business class experience. And I've got it a lot cheaper than those up front. without meaning to sound smug, I'm full of smug right now. But this looks really nice. I'm going to tuck into this. The crew have given out a glass of champagne and also a nice coffee. Well, I think it's instant coffee, but still, it's nice to have coffee. Anyway, gonna tuck into this because this looks very, very nice. And then, yeah, it should be a short flight over to Luxembourg. The cabin itself is pretty comfortable and is not as loud as you'd expect. The E195-E2 is very, very quiet. It's coping with the noise very well. So far, it's going pretty well.
If you made it this far into the video, then why not consider becoming a YouTube channel member or a Patreon? It all goes into making videos like this one, plus you'll be getting access to some exclusive content.
I do love the little personalised notes that they've left on my meal. That's a nice touch, I like that. Got this packed with food. That is a massive bit of cake. That is enormous. It's like a sausage roll thing. It's very, very nice. Okay, so finished meal service, and I must say that was so much food for a regional flight. I mean, it was 15 euros, so it was a lot of money, but you did get a lot of food. That was a full meal. The size of that cake was huge. Not complaining. I had like a full sausage roll and a whole egg and potatoes and salads, all in that tiny little box. And then you had a huge bit of cake. It was pretty good, really good. Can't complain on the portion size. A lot of airlines skimp on that. But anyway, I'm gonna have my coffee and then we'll be landing into Luxembourg. So the crew have handed out a little gift because it's the inaugural flight from Edinburgh to Luxembourg. They've given us a Luxair with a Scottish Saltire flag on it, and then also Hello Edinburgh with the wrong date. But yeah, nice little key ring. It's nice of them. I like little touches to commemorate things. It's nice. So we've begun our descent into Luxembourg. Crew's getting the cabin ready for arrival, so need to put my tray table and everything away, and then we'll be on the ground in Luxembourg in about 20 minutes, I think? 30? I don't know. I haven't looked at the time recently. But we've begun our descent.
Landing into Luxembourg, that concludes this short inaugural flight on the flag carrier of Luxembourg. And you'll want to know what this flight cost me. This flight cost me £85 one way, and with my little business class hack add-ons costing another £55, in total I paid £140 one way.
So, thank you very much.
But what do I think of Luxair? Well, to be honest, for the length of flight, this was very pleasant, but were it not for the add-ons that I had purchased, I would have found this a rather standard economy flight. Certainly nothing wrong with it, but nothing really jumping out at me to set it apart.
And there we have it, people. Luxair from Edinburgh to Luxembourg on the very first flight between the two cities on their E195-E2, the plane that Luxair will hopefully replace their Dash 8s with. But we'll wait and see about that one. But anyway, people, I'm gonna get to my hotel. You let me know what you thought of my little Luxair business class hack. Spending £55 instead of 350 that they wanted to offer me as an upgrade to business class. Getting the seat booked out next to me and a meal for £55. You let me know what you thought of that. But anyway, people, I'm gonna leave you here. So if you did like this video, people, then you should check out this video here. And as always, people, we will see you all in the next one.